How's it going now, guys? TalkNorwichCity here, back for my match preview ahead of this weekend's game against Bolton Wanderers. Now, this really is quite a big game now. It's turned into a big game after the 2 defeats for Norwich in the last week at home against Derby and Wolves. Admittedly, 2 very tough games, and coming off the back of 9 games undefeated, you can kind of roll with the waves a little bit, but at the same time, we have to now realise we are 9th in the table, and we do need to turn this around if we want to keep pace with the pace setters. So it does turn into a big game. Now I'm just going to take a look at OneFootball here. As always, a massive thank you to OneFootball for sponsoring these preview videos. They're going for another month. Apparently you guys are still downloading the app, you're loving it, which I don't blame you. It's a really, really cool app. OneFootball collates all football together. That's how I like to look at it anyway. You can follow your favourite team, of course, follow Norwich City. You can look at stats, league tables. You can bet on the games, find the best odds. You can follow the game on here with the live ticker. You can see the lineup. You can literally do anything you want within reason on OneFootball to do with football. So let's take a look at Bolton then. Let's first of all take a look at the league table. Bolton are rock bottom. They are 4 points from safety. They've only scored 11 goals, which is the second lowest in the league, only behind Bolton, who was second from bottom. They've conceded 28, which is once again, second worst record in the league in terms of goals conceded. Sorry, the third worst. Sorry, Bolton. Very sorry. So they are struggling, but at the same time, this is a game in which we travel to Bolton. They are going to be wanting to win all of their home games. They are going to be wanting to start turning their form around, because at the start of the season, I didn't really predict for them to be doing this badly. Admittedly, they're only 4 points away from safety, so it can easily be turned around, but they're going to want to start from now. And their form in recent weeks hasn't been too bad. A 3-3 draw against Sunderland, very high scoring game, a 1-1 draw against Fulham, and a 1-1 draw against QPR. So they're coming off the back of 3 draws. Whatever way you look at that, that's unbeaten in 3. That's decent form, and that's the form you see from a team that's starting to turn things around. Now, admittedly, they'll be wanting to turn them draws into wins, and they'll probably see Norwich at home as a good opportunity to do that. Norwich coming into it, 2 games, 2 defeats in a row, conceding a few goals, not scoring many at the other end. So this is a good opportunity for them. We, on the other hand, have to put our wrongs right. That's the right way round, isn't it? The defence on the whole hasn't looked too bad, except for at set pieces. Now, I think that must be the easiest thing to correct. If you've got defensive frailties and it's just coming from open play, that is when you start to worry. I don't think worrying about set pieces is too much of an issue, although it does always seem to recur. So I watched a really interesting video from Michael Bailey where he said, it doesn't matter if it's man marking or if it's zonal marking, each player has a responsibility, and if one player lets that responsibility down, then you are going to concede a goal. So it's not the system in which is letting us down, it is the players which are letting us down. And admittedly, on the whole this season, we've defended fairly well with zonal marking, but in the past 2 games, that has let us down, whether that be miscommunication, whether that be a slight lack of concentration because of just mental fatigue. I'm not sure. We need to put that right, because Bolton are going to see set pieces as a real opportunity to score against us this weekend. But at the same time, I talk about mental fatigue, I talk about physical fatigue. They have been my 2 excuses in recent weeks. Nothing changes for this weekend's game. Bolton have had a very demanding pattern of games, as does every championship side. The only difference for us is we've got Nelson Oliveira out, we've got Alex Pritchard out, Tom Tribal and Harris Reid having to play every game because Alex Tete is injured, you know. We have had the core of our squad ripped out at a very important time. Now we have to deal with that. Nelson could be back, which gives us a not possible option off the bench. Hopefully Jerome will be good to go from the start, because he only played, 30 minutes on Tuesday. So hopefully the team looks a bit better. And with that being said, we have to go to Bolton to win the game. And I fully expect us to do that. If we do that, is another thing. But I'm not travelling to Bolton with the expectation that we will roll Bolton over. I expect this to be a very tough game, and I expect this to be a very different game to the away games we've already had this season and had so much success from. The likes of Sheffield United, the likes of Reading, the likes of Middlesbrough, where they've come at us. We're probably going to have to go at Bolton. They're probably going to you know, hit us on the counter. Are we going to be able to deal with that? It's a very interesting complexity that's going to be happening this Saturday up at the, well, not even sure there, is it the Macron Stadium now? Not even sure what it's called anymore. So that is that. Let's have a quick look at Bolton's squad. They have actually got some really decent attacking players. Adam Lafondra, Adam Armstrong, he was scoring tons of goals at Coventry the other season. Aaron Wilbrahams, that man, the legend. Aaron Wilbrahams, Gary Medine, and then they've got the likes of Sammy Amiobi in midfield who started to be scoring goals. William Buckley's a great player, Carl Henry. They've got some decent players in the core of this squad. David Wheater at the back. A guy called Derek, I love that, he's Spanish, but you know, that's not a bad team, and it's going to be tough. So let me know your thoughts down in the comment section below. This is a fantastic opportunity though for Norwich City to go into the international break off the back of a win, maybe lift us up to like 7th in the table. All will be good if that happens. So let's hope for that. Good luck to everyone travelling up. It's a long old trip to Bolton. Go and download OneFootball. Links to the comment section, links to the description below, maybe in the comments as well if I feel like it. Thanks for watching, have a good day on the Norwich City.